Let's J.
In The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, Link has been kidnapped by Ganon's dark magic, and it's finally up to Princess Zelda to take up the mantle, the sword, and everything else to go save Hyrule once and for all. Of course, this isn't Zelda's first adventure alone. We can't forget the CDI games, or I guess, like Nintendo and most people, we can forget the CDI games. Instead, we have this lovely adventure that has pretty much the same visual style as Link's Awakening remake that came out a few years ago. It's sort of set in the map of Link to the Past. Zelda goes back to her father, but her father and his advisors get kidnapped as well by the dark rifts created by Ganon's magic, and then they become evil, and they come back wrong, and Zelda gets arrested. But of course, she is saved by Tri, a little fairy who gives her a new power, the power to summon echoes. This power allows Zelda to make copies of items that she can then use to solve puzzles and even engage in fights by copying select enemies. In classic Zelda fashion, exploration is the name of the game. There are tons of things in the overworld to find, as well as in the interior sections, lots of puzzles and secrets. Zelda can communicate with a wide variety of characters to gain quests, as well as gain information on how to solve her quests. And the world map is one of my favorite things in a lot of video games, where it fills out as you explore, and as you discover new locations. Travel is kept fun and concise thanks to special stones that allow you to fast travel across the map and in dungeons. While the game has a more classic Zelda feel, more modern physics and puzzle designs are there as well. For example, you can use flames to ignite grass in which enemies are hiding in order to defeat the enemies. Not only that, but you can use the same flame to solve puzzles. There are also things like in the modern Zelda games where you fight a bunch of enemies and you unlock chests. While these new touches are here and there, don't worry, this game is classic Zelda all the way. At first I wasn't sure what to expect of this game. I mean, it doesn't play conventionally like a normal Zelda game. However, there's enough things from the old games as well as new things, like a dedicated jump button that doesn't even require boots to be equipped, to keep things feeling fresh, but also retaining that classic Zelda feel that we all know and love. I mean, if there's one thing I don't like about video games, it's when they become too new, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, this is a really cool, fun game. It's good for young and old. It's challenging enough to keep most adults on their toes, but it's also easy enough for most kids to understand. I'd say if you like the Link Awakening remake, or even more classic Zeldas like Link to the Past, you're probably gonna get a kick out of this one. So I really recommend it. So yeah, I guess I'd say I strongly recommend this game, and I would really love to see a Link to the Past remake in this style. I'll see you guys next time on another episode of Let's J.